Mr. Mehmet.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Where
Hello,
are you
Randy.
from? Hello.
I'm from Turkey.
Okay, Turkey.
Yeah.
Great.
Where are you from?
I'm from California.
Very good.
Yes. So, how can I help you today with your English?
Yeah, I don't know. I want to just talk.
Sure. Good. So, tell me about yourself. What do you like to do?
My profession is computer programmer, and my hobby is flying by a plane, and I like spend time with my daughter. So that's all.
That's it?
Yes, I don't know.
So you fly those small planes?
Yes, with small planes, one propeller, Cessna.
Yeah, one propeller.
Yes.
Cessna, yeah. Are those very safe?
Of course, it's safe because, for example, it's a cliche, the being in air is safer than being in traffic, because
Yes.
in planes there are some systems which have the spare systems. For example, there are 2 fuel pump, 2 magneto, so it's safe. But of course, it have some dangerous parts, of course. But if you are careful, if you are complied rules, it's okay, no problem.
Which is more dangerous, taking off or landing?
Both of the dangerous part of flying, for example, approximately the 90% of the accidents place when takeoff and landing, but landing a little bit dangerous because
A little more dangerous.
sorry, more dangerous.
So you're saying landing is a little more dangerous.
Yes, landing is little more dangerous because when you are takeoff, you accelerate your velocity and take the plane to up. But when landing, the wind is very affect to plane, so you have to adjust the plane in order to the wind direction and wind strength.
Okay, so Mehmet,
Yes.
Mr. Mehmet, we don't need a preposition before up. So we just take the plane up.
Take the plane up, yeah.
Not two up.
Yes.
So you just take the plane up.
There are two prepositions. Okay.
Take the plane down.
Take the plane down.
But
take the plane up.
Yes. But if you want to go to the left, take the plane to the left, to the right.
Yes.
But only up or down.
Yes. I see. Thank you very much.
Okay. So where do you park the plane when you're not flying?
In Turkey, we can't. There are not too much drones, so there are not too much. Sorry. Not too many in parking areas. There's fly schools. It's cheaper way because there's tax advantage in fly schools. So we rent the planes from fly schools.
So you don't have your own plane?
Yes, unfortunately, because it's expensive, and on the other hand, there's too much tax in fuel, gasoline, and in the purchasing price, there's too much taxes. But there's some tax advantage for flight schools in our country, so it's a little bit more economic, rentable.
Oh, economic.
Yeah,
Very good.
economic,
It's
yeah.
more economic. Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Huh? What?
Yeah, I just repeat you, economic. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's right. That's right. So you're saying it's cheaper to just rent one at the flying school,
Yeah.
partly because it's expensive to store it in a hangar.
Yes.
Interesting.
Because there's not too much hunger in our country. There's not too much airports. For example,
Not too many.
Okay, thank you. Not too many aerodromes in our country. Not too many air parks, hangars. For example, as far as I know, in United States there are a lot of aerodromes which are controlled or uncontrolled. For example, Cessna planes are very beneficial, very useful planes, which we can take off or down to a field. So in our country, there's some limitations about it. You can't, you are not free like that. So it's hard to get a plane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Your English is good. Good. Let me ask you.
Yeah, please.
You know, the regular planes, the commercial jets,
Yes.
do they have any problems with birds? You know, we call it bird strikes.
Yes.
Are there any problems in Istanbul or in the other cities? Yes?
Yes, of course. It's a problem all over in all over the world. It's because the engines are very delicate because the blades are turning very speed.
Very quickly.
Yeah, where blades are turning very quickly, so the birds can damage seriously, and it could cause fatal accidents, especially when you face a bird, a team of birds. You know what was
a flock?
Flock, yeah. When you face flock, it's more dangerous because, as far as I know, the jet plane engines, designed to comply with two or three birds strike, but more than three birds are cause the engine. So, especially in aerodromes, there are some systems for get rid of birds. It's, for example, sound system, which broadcasts a sound which birds dislike, and there's some caution system to pilots if there's a flock in a runway. The pilots cautioned by ATC. So during the danger gone away, the pilots go around. So that's and as far as I know, there's some chemical solutions which for that problem using in aerodromes. For example, some chemicals are access to birds run away, cause led to birds run away. Yeah.
So besides all of those solutions, Are there still sometimes bird strikes? There's still a problem sometimes?
Yes, absolutely. It's problem. Yeah.
So they haven't solved it yet, but they have certain methods that help.
Yes, absolutely. Because it's expensive. You know, you are using chemical when you see the danger, but in normal time you don't use it because every time you use it, it's expensive. It's not economical, so you can't use it.
All the time, yeah.
Yes.
So I guess the airports are in areas where there's lots of birds, maybe next to the forest or something.
Yes, especially actually the aerodromes when established at first, it's a criteria. The birth condition is a criteria. The designers and the architectures, I don't know who are the decision maker, but the decision makers take care about the bird conditions. For example, there is a lake near the aerodrome area which birds live. It's not preferable. So yes, it's
Yeah, we wonder why they didn't think about that when they designed the airport and
yeah,
planned for that location.
yeah.
I wonder why they didn't think about that.
You know, of course, they think about it, but there's not a condition.
Ah,
So you know, the approximately the traveling transportation is also important, and the wind direction, the common wind direction, is also important. So the decision makers try to optimize all the factors, and sometimes you know the birds are birth migration occurs some months in a year, so it's sometimes it's a permanent situation for aerodromes, and that terms are maybe pass with some alternative solutions. Yeah.
well, yes, flying is more than a hobby for you. It's a
Yes.
passion. It's a
Yes.
passion.
Yes.
I can see you know so much about these things.
Yes.
It's almost like your second career.
Yes. It's my aim actually. I want to be a pilot in middle term. I try to be get some courses which I have achieve succeed to be a airline pilot. So you guess right. Yes.
It wasn't difficult. Okay. Um, so you know, I'm listening, and like I said, when you don't use to before um, general location of up or down, but you do need a preposition to the left, to the right, to the rear,
Mhm.
right? But we're going to go forward, we're going to go back, we're going to go up, we're going to go down. And also keep in mind when you say many, it's countable.
Yes.
Many things, many airplanes, you know,
Yes.
but
Yes.
much water.
Yes. But in talking, you know, sometimes I
No,
can.
no, no. I know, but that's my job, just to remind you. Keep reminding you
I
over
read
and over.
your background. Yes, I see it. It's very beneficial.
Uh,
Thank you very much. It's your
sure, sure. You know,
yes. Thank you
huh?
very much. You are get good at these corrections. Thank you very much.
Well, it's not difficult, but it's always a pleasure. You know, it's something we must enjoy.
Yeah.
So you have a great day, sir. It was a pleasure, Mr. Mekmet.
great day. Thank you very much. Have a good day, sir.
Take